The question that is asked is, who was Shankara, Adi Shankara, and how did he contribute to our understanding of consciousness? This is in fact chapter 4 of my book, God, A Story of Revelation. So Shankara lived around 700-750 AD. He left home at the age of 8 years because he was a spiritual seeker, and he traveled all over India, engaging in debates with some of the best intellectual minds of the day. Today we have three views of fundamental reality. The first is physicalist monism, which means that fundamental reality is essentially physical. That doesn't seem to be true because we know that physical matter comes from subatomic particles that have their origin in an infinite void called the quantum vacuum. The second view of fundamental reality is what is called dualism, that mind and matter are two separate entities. That doesn't seem to be true anymore either, because if there is this two different realms, the spiritual and the physical, then what's the interaction between them, and how does that interaction take place? How does that interaction take place, and how does it violate or not violate the laws of conservation of energy? Most people have given up the dualistic or Cartesian worldview. The third view of fundamental reality is non-physicalist monism, which means that consciousness is the only reality, and that consciousness and its forms, or qualia, are basically all that is. That space-time, energy, information, and matter are consciousness and its contents. Now, interestingly enough, Shankara was the most vocal proponent of this idea, but not only did he propose the idea, which seems to be the most contemporary postmodern idea of fundamental reality, he also taught techniques to transcend to that level of reality and understand it as your own source. Shankara died young. He established 4 mutts, or 4 centers of learning in India, and these are called the mutts, M-A-T-H-S, mutts, places of learning and knowledge. And there are 4 teachers of this tradition, and it is called the Shankaracharya tradition. Acharya means teacher, and Shankaracharya therefore means the teacher of Shankara's tradition of non-physicalist monism. The primordial sound meditation technique that we teach at the Chopra Center comes from this tradition. It is based on 108 mantras that are selected based on your Vedic astrology chart, which is determined by knowing the location and the time of your birth. And of course that gives us the exact location and therefore the arrangement of the planets in the solar system at that precise moment within a range of 6 hours. That's a mantra, and the mantra is the primordial vibration through which you became local from non-local, and you use the same mantra to go back to non-locality and the realm of pure consciousness. If you want to know about the life of Shankara, it is in my book, God, A Story of Revelation. His life story and how he achieved enlightenment and his life's work, which is part of the understanding of our desire to understand our source, the mystery that we call God, and the revelations through history that came about to where we are today. More on this later. Thank you.